This is Jean Harrell, and I'm here at the KYW TV News Radio and Channel 3, and we are waiting a interview with Sherry Gregg, and I'm here with Anthony Wright, who we have been giving a lot of coverage due to his phenomenal fight for freedom and his release from 25 years of incarceration, and the jury giving a unanimous not guilty verdict several weeks ago. So we just want to catch up with Anthony and see how he's been doing, and talk to him about his family and his hopes for the future. So how you doing, my brother?
Great, man. Doing good, man.
So where you been, man? Tell our viewers a little bit about, how it feels to be free and what you've been doing since some of your travels.
Oh, man, it feels good, man. Just spend a lot of time with family and friends. Family and friends every day, man. My son, my grandkids.
I know your grandkids are psyched.
Oh, man, it's unbelievable, man. See the look on their face every time I walk through that door. I just came back from visiting my parents in Florida, along with my siblings and my nieces. First time having a chance to see one of my nieces and also my youngest sister. She's 23 years old. I was gone for 25 years, so this is the first time she had a chance to see her brother outside of a prison wall, man. It was unbelievable.
That's incredible. So now you're back in Philadelphia, and how long are you gonna be in the city?
For a little while, man. Again, I got family all over the place, man, and I like to take the time to go meet, everybody, go see everybody, man. So I just came back from Florida a couple of days ago, and a couple of days from now, I'll go visit somebody else. I had some appointments, I needed to come home and keep those appointments that were very important, just to make sure I'm in good health and all that stuff, man. Just going to get checked out, physicals and all that good stuff.
And I understand you were in New York, visiting offices of the New York Innocence Project.
Oh, man, yeah.
I know you got a lot of love up there.
Oh, man, it was fantastic, man. I went out New York City last week. A bunch of my attorneys are from over there in New York. I went over there to see those guys and meet. I've been gone for such a long time, and calling from inside of a prison, calling a law office every day. So many different people answer the phone, and so many people invested in everything that was going on with Anthony Wright. Every time I call, somebody different answer the phone, and everybody that answer the phone is familiar with everything that's going on with me. Everybody always want to know how you doing. So to take that trip over New York last week and to put a face with those voices was unbelievable. So much fun and such a joy for me to get over there and finally meet those men and women.
You went to a Yankees game, huh?
Oh, man, me.
What was it like being in your first baseball game, Yankee Stadium, man, in 25 years, man?
Well, actually, that was my second game. Before I went to New York last Tuesday, one of my lawyers over here in Philly took me to a Philadelphi Phillies game. Phillies in the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we were sitting right behind the dugout.
So that was your first game?
Yeah, that was my first
That's cool,
game.
yeah.
Last
Philly
month.
should have been your first game.
Yeah. So and they won at that. So that was my first game. We were sitting right behind the Phillies dugout. The players can come by and smack my hand every time that they came by.
Oh, yeah?
It was so surreal just to be sitting there in that setting.
So the players knew who you were?
No. Well, I was trying to shy away from that, and I was hoping that nobody down there recognized who I was. But
They was just doing it on the strength?
Yeah, just doing it on the strength. We were just sitting there every time somebody came by, man. We snapping pictures, man. We were right there behind the dugout, Philly Fanatic, and they had us on the Jumbotron.
Ain't the Philly Fanatic a nut?
Crazy, man. They had us on the Jumbotron. We did that Monday, and then Tuesday I went to New York and we went to a Yankees game. The Yankees and the Dodgers. It was nice to be at the game, but what I really enjoyed more being at both games was being there with the people that fought this good fight for me,
yes,
advocated for me, just to see how much fun they was having, just to be in that setting with them at that time. You can't put it into words.
That's true.
Unbelievable.
So now, on the more serious questions, we're not going to talk about your impending, lawsuit with the Philadelphia police. That'll stand on its own, and that'll move forward, on its own strength. But at TCRC, we really, supported you from the time we heard about this. We worked on the trial. We're heavily invested in your success, and we and a lot of returning citizens across the city and the state see you as a leader.
Right.
And you are a leader because you never stop fighting,
Right.
and you set the example for brothers who are inside who are innocent, saying, I'm not going to be defeated by the system,
Right.
and I'm going to move forward.
Right.
So where do you see yourself? I mean, once you get yourself situated family-wise and acclimated, what do you see your role in the struggle against mass incarceration and the fight for social justice?
Oh man, that's easy for me, man. I want to be the voice for those guys that's still locked in these 26 prisons, penitentiaries in the state of Pennsylvania, man. Or if I can encourage anybody anywhere, I just want to, be somebody, to advocate for those guys. Injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere.
Yes.
You see guys, being in there with so many guys that's locked up for a variety of reasons, and to be in there for something you didn't do, it get no worse than that. It get no worse than that, man. And I'm not the first person this happened to. I'm not the last person. I'm sure this will happen to. But I want to prevent, another Anthony Wright losing 26 years of his life to this corrupt system for something he didn't do. So, man, I'm gonna speak where I need to speak, man. Legislators, senators, we going all over the place, man. You know what I mean? So, we gonna be knocking on people's doors. We gonna encourage other guys, families that's still in there, to come on and take a trip down to these offices of these men and women, and let these people know we not standing for this, and we no longer gonna tolerate this. They not gonna do what they want to us, man. Just lock us up and throw away the key. We're not standing for that. We're not going for that.
Well, that's wonderful. And TCRC is definitely going to give you all the aid and assistance. We are
Appreciate it.
we're across the state. We are aligned with brothers in New Jersey and New York, and we're also part of a national network, Incarcerated Nation and Just Leadership. So we can give you access to have a voice across the country and assist you in scheduling appearances and adding your voice to the chorus of voices that are being raised across the country against mass incarceration.
Absolutely, man. No doubt, man. I'm all for it, man. That's what I'm here for. Now, I feel like it's not a duty of mine. I feel like it's an obligation. I feel like it's something that I must do. If I don't, I feel like I'll be doing a disservice, to the brothers and sisters all over the world that's still, fighting this fight for their freedom and their lives, man. To be separated from your family, there's no word to describe that. The worst feeling that any human being can feel is the feeling of helplessness, like you can't do nothing. So,
Yes.
I want, the brothers and sisters to know I'm here for them, and I intend to do all I can do to the best of my ability.
Most definitely. So we're going to be waiting for Miss Sherry Gregg to come out, to go back and do a live interview, which will be aired in early October, and we both look forward to that. So, any last words for your viewers?
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody. I just want to thank everybody for their love, for their support, for all the kind gestures to myself, my family, and all my legal team. I appreciate it, and I thank you guys.
Peace, power, respect. John Harrell, the Center for Returning Citizens at Channel 3, CW, KYW 1060 News Station, Philadelphia, with Anthony Wright, champion